Hello world, so this is a presentation about RX 9070 XT versus RTX 5070 versus RTX 5080. So let's jump into the presentation. So this is the comparison of those three games in AAA games in max settings. So the first game is Cyberpunk 2077 RTX off. RT means ray tracing off. So yeah, RX 9070 XT or the AMD side just performs the second best and the 5080 performs the best. The worst is 5070. 5080 performs the best. In ray tracing on, for some reason everything just go down, even if NVIDIA has DLSS. So that got me confused anyways, but still RX 9070 XT just loses because it's ray tracing and yeah. We all know when ray tracing is on. In Assassin's Creed, it's the same thing right here. Also right here. Also right here. But in ray tracing on, RX 9070 is just too bad. Then is the benchmark scores of the GPU. So in 3D marks times by, yeah, it's a neck to neck between RTX 5080 versus RX 9070 XT. In Fire Strike, it's the same thing as this. In 3D Port Royal, I guess it's just mainly ray tracing probably, and that's the reason why RX 9070 is doing worse than 5070. But in Unigine superposition, it's actually neck to neck like this. In Blender, lower is better and you cannot even see it. I will show you. So yeah, the Blender test of course. Yeah, RX 9070 XT is not that good for Blender, but yeah, RTX 5080 is good because this is a classroom test. So yeah. And this is performance per price, so yeah, aka PPP. So in RX 9070 XT versus RTX 5070 versus RTX 5080, the RTX 5070 does best and RTX 5080 is not that good because this is a $1,000 GPU. Meanwhile, this is like $500 or $550, and this is $600 GPU. But in benchmarking, the RX 9070 XT just a bit high. Yeah, it's the same thing, but for benchmarking of course. So the summary is that if in games that does not need ray tracing, then RX 9070 XT is good. It's good. But ray tracing, then 5070 is good because 5080 is more expensive and it don't have that much performance per price, and this is AAA games average, so it's not like ray tracing. This includes ray tracing, but also games without ray tracing, actually without the extra need of that. So if you are doing Blender, then RTX 5070 might be good because it is not that expensive, and the benchmarking, it is neck to neck with the RX 9070 XT, and in Blender test it of course performed the worst. But if you really need to extract the performance per dollar, then RTX 5070 for AAA games. But if you need benchmarking like blenders, then 9070 XT is somehow better. Just neck to neck, like it's so close. But anyways, it's the matter of your preference. Like there is FSR in team AMD, meanwhile DLSS for team NVIDIA. So it's your choice. And bye bye.